Колеги, продовжимо робочий день. До слова.
Continue our working day. Colonel Lysenko, the presidential administration spokesman on NATO-related issues, with the latest data on events in the east of Ukraine. Good afternoon, esteemed colleagues. In Lugansk direction yesterday it was absolutely quiet. However, in Donetsk direction at Svetlodarska Arch yesterday it was relatively quiet. There were just several provocations registered near Gorlivka, Zaitsevo, Mayorsk and Novgorodsky. The ceasefire regime was violated during the whole day. One shelling from 82mm mortar was registered on the work of enemy sniper. In the western outskirts of Donetsk, the epicenter of military actions was Krasnogorivka. Yesterday there was a series of shellings from 82mm mortars. During that shelling, not less than 30 mines were launched. Also, the enemy's provocations are registered along the front line from Avdiivka to Mariivka. In Mariupolsky direction, the enemy was violating the ceasefire regime near Shirokino. Before the dawn, the occupants made several shellings from grenade launchers. In the result of these shellings, we have no people killed, but 2 servicemen were wounded. Among the militants, there is a dissatisfaction and non-desire to fight against Ukrainian servicemen, according to the main investigation department of the Ministry of Defense of Ukraine, because of the reduction of the flow of Russian mercenaries and increasing number of the militants who want to leave. The criminal groupings, the occupation administration is planning to organize the mobilization. The low level of motivation is explained by the losses among mercenaries. In the detention facility in Gorlivka, the norm of making the coffins goes up to 50 pieces a day. Also, every day there are conflicts between militants and local citizens of occupied territories. After drinking some alcohol, the militant blew the grenade, and the result of that, it is 56 years old local citizen was killed and her son was wounded. Also on the occupied territory there is an active selling of non-bad quality alcohol drinks of Russian production, and the result of drinking such goods, people get poisoned and even die. But the illegal criminal groups did not allow 23 trucks with humanitarian cargo to pass to their territory. That was the cargo which was given to the citizens of occupied territories from United Nations. The militants stopped the truck near Olenivka in Lugansk region and sent it back. The citizens of occupied Lugansk region are now left without food products and medications in the total amount of 430 tons. The Ukrainian special services continue to efficiently work against the enemy's informants. Yesterday, 3 citizens of Mykolaiivka in Donetsk region were detained. They were part of the DPR band. The criminals were recruited back in June 2015, and they were collecting information about dislocation, routes of movement, and numbers of people in the units of ATO forces. Also, the big hiding of ammunition was discovered near Severodonetsk. More than 100 grenades F1 and RGD-5 Also 20 grenade again of Russian made and almost 11,000 of cartridges of different caliber. The Donetsk police had training at the test field. During this exercise, the policemen were improving their skills in shooting from Kalashnikov machine gun. They were shooting um, at the targets, and also the snipers of the National Guard had training in Lvivsk region. The servicemen were shelling at different targets in daytime. At night, they were learning how to find their location. And for young snipers, this experience was very important because part of the participants of the trainings that already had some experience of serving in ATO zone shared their practical advice with the layman. This is all the information. If you have any questions and clarifications, you are welcome. Channel 5, please clarify. You said that there are 2 wounded in Shirokina. Are these just only wounded people? There are 2 wounded, not in Shirokina, in Zaitseva and Mayorska. You mentioned that 2 servicemen were wounded. That's there. Any other questions? No. And one more clarification. We're giving the aggregate data in Lugansk direction where it was quiet, but that was about shellings. There were no shellings at Ukrainian positions. If there were some explosions or shooting on the occupied territory, that's not considered to be the provocation against Ukrainian servicemen. Thank you for clarification. The next information from the ATO speaker will be delivered tomorrow at 12.